Hi, this is help video for Access Chapter 11, the Problem Solve 1. We're going to look at making a navigation form to improve the usability of the system and make it easier for the user to navigate and find what they want. So on the left, I have the instruction file. On the right, I have the database. So we're going to open up Form, Customer Form in remove the navigation buttons and record selector. So I am in Design View. I select the entire form by using the box there. Property sheet, navigation buttons, no. Record selector, no. All right, step 2 is done. Create a command button on the form that will add a new record from record operations. Okay. Place it below and center it with the find. Okay, so basically we're going to put the button down here. So let's go ahead in Properties, and we're just going to click. And let's see, record operations, new record, add a new record. The text is going to be add new customer, and CMD, add new customer for the button name. So then what I want to do here is see if we can arrange, align. Let's see, I don't really want to do that. We could do that if we make these the same size. So size to widest, and then align left. That looks better. So I made these both the same size, and I left aligned them so they are arranged in a nice fashion. So we're going to save this and close out of that form. Step 4, on the form products form. So let's open that one up and remove the navigation buttons and record selector. Okay, so I'm in Design View. I have the whole form selected, Properties, and we want navigation, record selector, no. Navigation button, no. I went to Format just so there's less options. So we're done with step 4. Add a command button on the form that will add a new record from record operations. Place it right down here. So we're going to do this. We're going to pop it in. We're going to do record operations, new record. Really same thing we did on the last one, only this is for product. So we're going to say add new product. Next, CMD, add new product. Finish. And then I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to arrange size to widest, and then align left. Save it and close it. We're done with step 5. Step 6, we're going to do pretty much the same thing. Sales rep form. We're going to make sure the whole form is selected, and navigation, no. Record selector, no. Change step 6, we're done. Step 7, we're going to put a add new rep button right there. So button, click, and record operation, add new record. Text is going to be add new rep. Next, CMD, add new rep. Finish. We're going to size these, arrange, align, size to widest, align left, save our form, and close it. So we're done with step number 7. We're going to do the same thing on the transaction form. So we're going to open it in design view with the entire form selected, format on the property sheet, record selector no, navigation no. Step 8 is done. Step 9, add a command button. Okay, so for transactions, we're going to put one here that says add new transaction. So we're going to select the button, click, record operations, add new record, next. And this is going to say, what is this saying? Add new transaction. Next, CMD, add new transaction. I'm going to size these. And I'm going to align it left. Actually, I'm going to move both of these a little bit left. That looks pretty good. I'm going to save it and close it. We're done with step number 9. Step number 10, create a navigation form with vertical tabs left. Okay, so create in forms, navigation, vertical tabs left. From here, I got to open this up. We're going to add sales rep, form products, form customer, and form transaction. Cool. So 10 is done. All right, I'm going to close this field list up. And I'm going to close that up so we can see this a little more. Rename each of the vertical tabs to sales rep, products. Okay. Change the shape of the tab to rectangle. So let's rename them all first. So I'm just going to click on this one. It's going to be sales rep. All right, so sales rep. This one is going to be products. This one's going to be customers. I'm just going to get rid of that. And this one's just going to be transactions. So I'm going to get rid of that little FRM in the front. Cool. All right, so now I can select all of these because we want the shape of the tabs to be rectangle, single corner rounded. So let's go here to format, change shape, single corner rounded. Okay, so we have that. We did our change to the shape. Colored outline gray, accent 1. So quick styles. So one of these outlines, so let's see, that's black. We want gray, accent 1. Cool. Okay, so I think we did 11. It's looking pretty cool. And really takes no time, right? That really took no time at all. Okay. So we, excuse me, we did 11. All right, so 12. Replace the icon in the header. So I'm going to come up here and I am going to go to Design, Logo, after I selected the little placeholder there. And mine is in my downloads. So Pro Shop logo. I'm going to put that in. Remember, it's going to be all weird and big. You're only going to be able to see a piece of it, so we need to fix that. But we're done with 12. So let's look at 13. Change the size mode. Okay, so we got to bring up our property sheet, right? And size mode. I'm in format here, size mode. I'm going to click that down and pick zoom, I assume, and then modify the width to 3 and the height to 0.8. Change the background of the header. So in this one, remember, okay, I put the wrong logo in there. Is that the right? Nope, I guess that's the right. Oh yeah, golf course and pro shop. Okay, did I size that correctly? Oh, this is supposed to be 3. I did 2, my bad. Didn't think it looked big enough. Okay, so change the background. So on this one, we have to remember to get the orange box around the whole thing. Then background color. We're going to use the ellipses, and we're going to change that to white background 1. So 13 is done. 14. So I'm going to save this form. Change the navigation form title to what are we changing it to? We're changing it to Red Bluff Golf Course and Pro Shop. So we had to do and twice because remember the and is the concatenation symbol. So by putting it in twice, we're saying we actually want to show the and sign. Add a command button under the form that's going to exit the database. So I'm going to click on the button. I'm going to click, and this is going to be application, quit application. It's going to be, the text is going to be exit database, and the command is going to be cmd exit database. Finish. 14 is done. We're going to save this as FRM Red Bluff main menu. Close the form. Last thing we need to do is set those final parameters so that it comes up to the menu and the navigation pane is hidden and the title. So all of that is done under File, Options, Current Database, Application Title is going to be Red Bluff Golf Course and Pro Shop Database. The display form that we're going to use is going to be Red Bluff main menu. And then we want to scroll down under the navigation group, and this little checkbox is what allows this navigation pane. But when you're giving it to a user, you don't really want them to get kind of under the hood. So we usually check that off as the last thing, and then when you bring this up, so I'm going to say okay, I'm going to close. I need to get out of this database and then come back in, and you'll see that it goes straight to our database, right? And there's no navigation pane. So the user, ooh, that doesn't look right. We'll have to fix that. So sales rep, all of this looks good. I'm going to exit the database because I want to show you how now that you've turned that switch on, it's like going to do that every time. So to get back to the system so you can work on it, do you see how I have it selected in my list? I'm going to press and hold my Shift key and double click on it. It's going to open it up, and look, it's going to bypass those settings. Once I do that, I can get into it. So there's something on this that doesn't look right. Yeah, that doesn't look right. So I want to take that button and I'm going to cut it out of there. Okay, I was playing with it, but I found that it was easier just to delete it and recreate it, and then just put